Hello there, YouTube. Musical Aviator here. We're on the ground at the Tiger Airways terminal, which is basically a shed near some freight terminals, although it is being upgraded in real life right now. Over there in the background you can see Melbourne City. As you can see, the aircraft is pointed tail towards the terminal, which is actually currently correct for the Tiger Airways area. I stacked them in quite tight, so they'll actually be this aircraft facing outwards, the next one will face inwards so that their wings slightly overlap. It's quite an interesting thing to see. Baggage trains are coming, so let's get on board because I've got a flight to make up to Sydney.
Hi, morning. Hello. Hello.
So there we go, January 15, Iraq. It's almost time to update that actually. Be flight level 350 for this trip.
Hello. Morning.
That's through initialisation, where Sydney to Melbourne,
Hello.
Route 1, lining the IRS.
Hello.
TGW for Tiger Airways,
Hello.
flight call sign is GoCat 252.
Welcome aboard.
Cost index I think 50 for this one. Cruise level is 350 obviously, and temperature at 350. Let's start to look at PFPX, which will give us that info. Minus 47.8, minus 48.
Hi, morning. Welcome aboard.
Block fuel is not 13.
Morning. Stacy, welcome aboard.
Let's see who we have on board today. 171 people.
Hello. Morning.
We have 3.11 tons of cargo on board. And just picking up details for the fuel, that is 6.55. There we go, 6.55. And once one decimal point, that rest of that will fill in. Final time 30 minutes. We're actually taking 45 minutes worth of extra and an alternate to Canberra as part of that. I've put in the wrong direction of flight, haven't I? There we go. Melbourne to Sydney. Minus 48. 6.5. Melbourne Docell. I don't know why the rest of that's not there. Let's see. Melbourne H129 Docell, Yankee 59 Tessat. Export. Okay, looks like I'm going to have to Maybe do that myself. So we're departing Melbourne, frequency 114.1. Well then via Airways, H129, Docel, Yankee 59, Tessat. Is it really that old? Looks like it. Okay. That definitely needs an upgrade, whatever. Update of that air-rack. I'll schedule that in for later today. GoBE flexing, flex temperature 45 and VAPS 1. Let's have a listen to ATIS. Have that on 1327, the old frequency for some reason.
Degree 7 knots. Visibility. Cap OK. Temperature 26. QNH 1004. On first contact with Melbourne. Ground or approach. Notify receipt of Quebec. Melbourne. Terminal information. Quebec. Expect. Runway 274. Arrivals and departures. Wind 160. Degree 7 knots. Visibility. Cap OK. Temperature 26. QNH 1004. On first contact with Melbourne. Ground or approach. Notify receipt of Quebec. Melbourne. Terminal information. Quebec. Expect. Runway 274. Arrivals and departures. Wind 160. Degree 7 knots. Visibility. Cap OK.
Info Quebec. We also have ground 121.7. Let's give him a call. Melbourne ground, GoCat 252, requesting clearance to Sydney.
GoCat 252 to be Melbourne ground, Sydney to Sydney via Docel plane route, maintain 5,000, runway 27, Docel 8 departure, score 301, departure frequency 132.810.
GoCat 252, just say again the score code, missed one digit.
GoCat 252, score 3061.
So it might be a 6 in there somewhere. 3061 on the score code. Docel 8 departure, initial climb 5,000, runway 27, and departures 132.0. GoCat 252.
GoCat 252.
Score code is 3061. And let's chuck in the departure. Runway 27. Docel 8. Insert.
And ground blocking 990134, push and start.
There's a disco there.
Velocity 9901, push and start approved.
Cool.
Push start approved, Velocity 9901.
Let's have a look at the departure itself. So this is the departure briefing. I'll do taxi as well. We're on the apron, just outside Toll DNTA, as you can see. No need for a pushback truck. We will just start engines and roll forward. From there we'll be on taxiway Sierra. We're going to runway 27, which means we have to go up on to Alpha, probably on Golf or Uniform, and then continue on Alpha to either Tango or Echo, up on Papa, and then runway 27. Runway itself is 2,286 metres long. We'll need maximum auto brake for the RTO. Weather is Cav OK and clear, and I'll just double check the winds, but I think it's like 7 knots, 160. Pleasant. After departure we'll be on the Docel departure. We track via Hopla, Beato, Rydell and Docel, and there is a requirement to cross Rydell at or above 10,000. Been cleared at 5,000, and I'm ready to start. Information was Quebec. Ground GoCat 252, ready to start, no pushback required.
GoCat 252, start approved.
Start approved, GoCat 252. Train on ND. Okay, the APU is running. Let's get our start going. Spare a second. Okay, for start checklist, cockpit preparation is complete. Pins and covers are removed, signs are on. AD IRS is aligned. Fuel quantity has been set. We have 6.5. Takeoff data has been set. We have 129. I'll just add 10 knots to the next one, B2, which is 152. Let's climb out speed.
Ground Velocity 9901 is ready for taxi.
Bow reference is 1003. As per the ATIS. Mobile phones are off. Anti-skid.
Velocity 9901, just confirm you're down.
Windows, doors are closed, and beacon.
Hangar base.
Beacon goes on. Strobe on auto.
Confirm, we've got a geographically embarrassed on the moment.
Thrust levers are set idle, and parking brake is set.
Velocity 9901, no worries. Taxi via Whiskey Alpha Echo to the car holding point runway.
Ignition start is on.
Whiskey
We'll start
Alpha
engine
Echo
number 2.
Runway 27, Velocity
Engine number 2.
9901.
And we have N2 rising.
Ground today, that's 516, request taxi Bay Bravo 24.
Fuel flow. NDGT.
Jetstar 515, taxi via Echo, cross runway 16, Quebec to Bay 24.
Echo Quebec to 24, Jetstar 515.
EGT stable. And engine number 1. N2 rising. And we're good. Start set, and we can come off APU. APU bleed is off, APU master switch off. After start checks, anti-ice is not required. ECAM status is wheel. I'll just check the doors as well. All good. Condition is good. Just do one of these. Flight controls are good. Hydraulics are all good. ECAM is clear. APU is off. Pitch trim. Set plus 1/2. Rudder trim is 0. Ground crew is clear. And the skid is on. We're ready for taxi. Go. I'll give them a call. Melbourne ground, GoCat 252 at gate Golf 2 is ready for taxi.
GoCat 252, taxi runway 27 by Yankee Alpha Echo Papa holding point.
By Yankee Alpha Echo and Papa holding point, runway 27, GoCat 252. That's Yankee straight ahead. Just found I wasn't in the real virtual cockpit. Okay, before takeoff checks, flight controls have been checked, flight instruments are set, briefing has been completed, flap is set 1 plus F, V1 rotate and V2 speeds are there on the FMS, V1 139 rotating at 141 and climb out 152. Yeah, France. May not be a real Air France. Yeah, that's right, he hasn't set his VOZ correctly. So that's what happens when you set TYR as a 777. Turns up as Air France. Might see if I can change that to velocity at some point. Okay, bump D rate, we've got a flex temp set, that's 45. TCAS is off for the moment. And we're just waiting on cabin and ECAM. ECAM test is complete, ECAM is normal. Just holding on cabin.
Obviously, 9901 when ready, contact the tower 120.5.
Over to tower 120.5, what's the 9901 get out?
Good old Tiger Airways. That's the Australian way. Pay as little as he can. Best deal. Yeah. Just got into the reverse range there. Okay, the next frequency we'll be talking to is 120.5. And the one after that is 1320. I think that's probably the most important one. We can take our time switching on the ground, but once we're airborne, not so much. Quite 737.
Hello,
just
ground,
landing.
good afternoon. Jetstar 37 request Airways clearance to the Sydney file.
Jetstar 37, g'day. On ground, clear to Sydney 5 Docell plane route. Maintain 5,000. Runway 27, Docell 8 departure. Squawk 3046. Departure frequency 132.0.
Sydney via Docell, flight plan route, Michelin 5,000 feet, remains 27 Docell 8 departure. Squawk 3046, departure frequency 132.0. Jetstar 37.
Jetstar 37.
That's more like what that 777's meant to look like. Not giving him the actual Virgin Australia one because he's left his ICAO airline in FSinn as TYR, Yankee Romeo.
On November.
And I don't think that TYR is Virgin Australia. That's Victor Oscar Zulu, VOZ.
1550,
So if it
g'day,
looked
roll
like a
ground,
Virgin
taxi
Australia
via Echo
777,
across
remember
runway
to make sure that
26.
FSinn is set up
To the bay.
correctly instead of TYR.
Taxi via Echo cross which runway for 1550?
Price 1550, taxi to the bay via Echo, cross runway 27. Correction, sorry, cross runway 16.
Taxi via Echo cross runway 16 for climb 1550.
Last parts of the for takeoff checklist, we have cabin, they are ready. Laptop is stowed, ECAM memo is normal. Next is line up.
GoCat 252, when ready, contact the tower 120 5, g'day.
Tower 120.5, GoCat 252. Oh, and tower GoCat 252, number 2 behind the 777.
GoCat 252 line. Hold short.
Hold short behind the 777, GoCat 252. On the rect. Once these guys in front of us start moving, we'll seek the cabin. Let's go to transponder, transponder TARA.
Velocity 9901 behind the arriving aircraft, line up and wait.
Behind the arriving aircraft, line up and wait, velocity 9901. Velocity 9901, we can't see an aircraft on final speed design.
Velocity 901, the aircraft has gone around, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, runway 27, velocity at 9901.
Okay, let's seat the cabin. Cabin crew, seats for departure.
Velocity 9901, winds are 190 degrees 8 knots, clear for takeoff runway 27 and departure to net 1132.0, have a great flight.
Copy the winds, runway 27, clear for takeoff, departure to F1, velocity 9901, good day.
Brakes on.
Target 250. GoCat 252 behind me, arriving 777 line up and wait.
After landing, 777 has landed. Line up and wait, runway 27 behind. GoCat 252. He's just out of 2,500, so it'll be a while yet. Two Airbuses. GoCat and Jetstar. Just about 1,000 feet.
Airplane 1234, winds are 190 degrees 9 knots, cleared land runway 27.
Good afternoon, just 37 ready in secret.
Just got 37.
Nice. Not bad. Let's get on the runway. Okay, line up checklist, below the line. Strobe lights are on. Cabin crew is seated. Landing lights are on. Packs will be on for departure. Engine mode is flex. Line up checks complete.
Approaching 27.
27, copy.
On runway 27.
Tower with you on runway 16, American 614.
American 614, winds 190 degrees 9 knots, cleared land runway 16.
Full stop.
16,
Brakes on.
land American 614.
There's an aircraft on the 16. Let's have a look at the radar. Gain Cal. Tilt 0. I'll actually put on auto. Auto. System number 1. Yeah, it's pretty much clear out there. There's no rain for miles around, so let's go ground on terrain. Terrain on ND. I can see that aircraft on 16 making its way down through about 1800. He's already cleared it to land, so he can't clear us to take off. I reckon we would have made it through that intersection. He would have been cleared to land at about 800 feet.
On runway 27, on runway 27.
27, check, we're on runway, landing lights are on, strobe lights are on.
On runway 27, on runway 27. On runway 27, on runway 27.
Yeah, I know I'm on runway 27. Still waiting, he's through 400 feet now. There he is. It's like a Boeing 717. Maybe it's a DC-9.
On runway 27, on runway 27.
Might be an MD-80, don't know. It's a bit short for an 80. Big engine, so I'd say it's a 717. Now I can go.
On runway 27, on runway
GoCat 262, winds 1930 degrees, 9 knots, expedite takeoff runway 27 and departures when airborne on 132 decimals.
Runway 27, clear for takeoff, departures airborne, GoCat 252. Flex mode both.
Clear of 16, American 614.
Aircraft 614, contact ground 121.7.
121.
100 knots.
American 614. Level Saturday, Common 568, ready in time.
V1. Rotate.
Contact 68.
Also VAIP, gear up.
Paving ground with you, American 614.
American 614, are you still on South?
Yeah, the budget's 1320.
Velocity 9901, contact center 125.2, g'day.
125.2, velocity 9901, g'day.
Melbourne departures, GoCat 252, climbing 5,000 at 2,200. Flex.
GoCat 262, approach, good afternoon, climb flight level 240.
Climb level 240, GoCat 252. 240 set. Climb thrust set. There's the slat retract speed, let's go. Flaps up.
American 515, turn left heading 340.
Hello, 340, 515.
After takeoff checks, landing goes up.
Okay, 515,
Lights out.
turn left, heading
Fast subtracted.
263, you clear the ILS runway
Packs
27,
on.
report established.
Left 263, we'll report when established.
Comfortable with that? Let's go on autopilot. AB1 is set.
Regan 515, are you visual with the airfield?
Say again for 515.
515, are you visual with the airfield?
Yes, I have a visual of the field and am almost
There's Q&A,
on the
transition,
I mean, on the
standard.
ILS we ever shot.
Before I do that, let's go up to
Regan
1013.
515, forget the ILS, you cleared the visual runway 27, sorry about that.
Clear visual 27, American.
It's climbing well.
Good afternoon, Jet B7 with you, Park 2000 or 5000.
Just 37, approach, get area identified, climb to flight level 240.
Oh, 240, Jet.
Regan 515, are you established yet?
Yeah, it's pretty much straight here from here to Docel.
Regan 515,
Seatbelt signs coming up.
established on the ILS.
I'm visual, American 415.
I apologize about that. Using visual, you contact the tower 120 decimal 5 there.
Over the tower, 120.5, 515.
Remember the first time I flew on Tiger Airways, the captain made the longest ever customer announcement that I've ever seen. He started at about this time in the climb and waffled on right up to the top of the climb and possibly well after. He was talking about the history of Tiger Airways and the pilot dispute in Australia in the 1980s, meaning that lots of pilots had to leave the country to find jobs in Asia, and then Tiger Airways was an opportunity for them to return back to Australia to work in a field that they were comfortable with. And other stuff about the history of Tiger Airways. It's quite long. Anyway, I'm sure they don't do that anymore. In fact, there was, the last time I went in Tiger Airways, we had a couple of go-arounds, and the only time that the captain spoke was once on descent, and then very quickly, at about halfway, maybe 5 minutes after the go-around. That was inbound to Sydney, and I believe the go-around was due to traffic on the runway.
This is about to take going to be 300 on 5,000.
SID 68 departures today, climb to flight level 240, you're identified.
Climb flight level 240, on the side 68.
GoCat 1670 with you on descent to 9,000.
1670 correction approach today, distance 90,000. Correction descent to 5,000, runway 27 ILS approach.
Down to 5,000, 1670.
Today I'm using a new program called MilkRun, which is a little
Tiger
program.
252, contact knowledge center 125, that's still 2, good day.
Aerosoft 125.2, GoCat 252. .2 inset.
CA 148, we've used flight level 390.
Qantas 48 Melbourne Centre, squawk 3152.
Squawk 3152, Qantas 48.
Melbourne Centre GoCat 252, climb me through flight level 230.
GoCat 252 Centre, climb flight level 350.
Climb flight level 350, GoCat 252. Anyway, as I was saying, I've got a new program called MilkRun. I might put a link down there below. Basically it gives you a macro so you can press one key and mute yourself, just like that.
Qantas 148, requested flight level 410.
Certainly a little bit easier than grabbing the microphone and having to find the button.
Qantas 48,
right here.
climb flight level
Press one
410.
keyboard key and
Qantas 48.
you're muted. There's Docell.
Melbourne Centre, GoCat 670 is on descent to 5,000, requested to change over to your frequency as approach is going.
GoCat 1670 thanks. Continue descent to 3000, clear the ILS runway 27 approach.
Down to 3, cleared ILS 27 will report established 1670.
I'm sending good afternoon, just 37 week even flight level 190,
Just 37, Melbourne Centre, climb flight level 350.
What was the sleep like, sorry?
Melbourne Centre, good afternoon, Cockpit 60, climbing flight level 340.
Qantas 868, Melbourne Centre, climb flight level 370.
Climb flight level 370, Qantas 868. Melbourne Centre, Australia 3392, coming out of 6,400.
Between 3392, Centre, climb to flight level 370.
Flight level 370.
Still like that old livery. The old Tiger front there.
GoCat 1670 at Epping contact tower 120.50.
And Epping over tower, GoCat 1670, thank you, sir.
It's the full-time GoCat. Victor November Bravo blasting away over Lake Elba. Yeah, just going to pop over, have a look at what our weather is doing. Both up in Sydney and on the airway.
3,800, 5,000.
This morning the weather was very nice.
Charlie X-ray, Melbourne
It
identified
is slightly deteriorating
flight
over the
level
course of the afternoon.
240.
Double 240, so he's a 6 straight shot.
Just going to see if I can bring up the SIG-WEX. Just using the Australian Significant Weather SIG-WEX, high level in colour on the 06 UTC time frame. I was going to look at winds and temperatures. About flight level 350. Take 36 and 34. Okay, so with the SIG-WEX we've got a little bit of isolated cumulus starting to embed itself up to flight level 400, just across the Sydney to Melbourne path. Kind of halfway to about 3/4 of the way to Sydney. Pretty much over Canberra. As far as winds, not too much. Maybe 30 knots, maybe 35. You can see that already, 34 knots. It's pretty much that. All the way up to 340. So we get 360. Very not. Yeah, that's also about 35 knots. Flight level 390, 30 knots. Much of muchness really. There's 5 knots between it. So, we might as well stay where it is most fuel efficient for us to be. There's 350. Altitude. And the back number applied. Should start seeing that EPR starting to reduce soon. Altitude cruise. There it is. Did bust by about 3 knots, maybe 2. Okay, well, we're just sitting happy until we get in range of Sydney Others. to do an announcement right now. I'm not sure if Tiger Airways actually have a specific time that the depart's meant to do an announcement. I know with Virgin Australia it's on the descent. Often with Jetstar you get one on climb and another one on descent. Tiger Airways have been varied. Sometimes I've had nothing at all, sometimes I've had a 10-minute long discussion about the joys of expat pilots coming back to their country of origin. For me though, I think the best announcement is short and simple. Welcome them aboard, talk about the weather in their destination. That's about all. Up something like this. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking from the flight deck, and joining me on today's flight is First Officer YouTube. Thanks for flying with us on Tiger Airways flight 252 Melbourne to Sydney. We're in cruise currently at 35,000 feet, approximately 11 kilometres high. And we'll be travelling along at some 80% of the speed of sound today, with a ground speed of 453 knots, or approximately 100 kilometres an hour. Do expect to be arriving roughly on time. We were slightly delayed out of Melbourne, however we are picking up a bit of speed at the moment, and we do expect to arrive on the ground within a few minutes of on-time performance. At this stage we're looking at a touchdown time of about 48 minutes past the hour, and we should have you on the ground in the gate on an hour. Currently the weather in Sydney is 28 degrees. There is an expected top of 31 degrees this afternoon, and another hot, balmy Sunday afternoon is forecast for tomorrow. Looking a little bit further on into the long weekend, we have Australia Day, Monday, at 22 degrees, with a little bit of rain and showers across the rest of the week. Once again, thanks for flying with Tiger Airways on flight 252 to Sydney. Hope you've enjoyed the ride so far, and I do wish you a very pleasant trip, and stay in Sydney.
Velocity 9901, contact sensor 125.0, expect start clearance.
Melbourne sensor 125.0, expecting the star, velocity 9901, get ahead.
Looks like I've got the ATIS on, 126.25. Let's get that on radio too.
31, QNH 1006. Landing and departing runway 34 left and 34 right. In first contact with Sydney Tower or approach, advise you have information whiskey. Sydney Terminal Information Whiskey, winds 050 at 17. Visibility greater than 10 kilometres, sky is Q at 4,000. Temperature 31, QNH 1006. Landing and departing runway 34 left and 34 right. In first contact with Sydney Tower or approach, advise you have information whiskey.
There we are, information whiskey, runway 34s are in operation. Looking for QNH 1006. Just remind myself by putting in here. See if that works. Yes, it does. Good. So I'd expect it's going to be the rivet arrival with the runway 34 probably left. I'm quite a fan of the ILS. Let's do the 34 left ILS. Rivet 1. Or rivet 2 depending on the air rack. There's a Nasho. And then it's probably sausage the next one. Why is that not there?
Westwing 3392, report MAC number.
Mark decimal 81.
Westwing 3392. Oasis 6 Charlie X-ray to flight level 370. Cruise MAC decimal 7. Accretion MAC decimal 80 or less.
Okay, level 370 and speed Mach 80 or less. Oasis 6 Charlie X-ray.
4,000 full sausage, and we'll make it 200 knots.
GoCat 252, report MAC number.
GoCat 252, Mach decimal 79er.
GoCat 252. Qantas 48, report MAC number.
Mach decimal 86.48.
Qantas 48, for sequencing, reduced to Mach decimal 79er.
Reduced to Mach decimal 79er on 48.
GoCat 252, for sequencing, increase maximum speed in cruise and descent.
Maximum.
Cancel speed below 10,000.
Go with that, maximum speed on cruise and descent, GoCat 250. And cancel below 10. So I want us to speed up. Let's give it everything. There we go. Let's have the descent speed there. 340. Okay. Not arguing with that. QNH was 1006. Temperature was 31. Wind, let's double check that. Just off the META. 050 at 17. Transition 11000. And I'll have to do a brief for the rest of that. As Mach 80.
Jetstar 37, report MAC number.
Jetstar 37.785.
Jetstar 37, reduced to Mach decimal 75 for spacing.
Decimal 75, there's nothing.
Melbourne Control, United 6 Heavy with you, flight level 240.
United 6, Melbourne Centre, climb to flight level 330.
330 file, United 6.
Kind of looks like you can put in some winds there, but I'm not sure how. So if I was to put some winds in there, I'd want to put from non-up a 034 degrees at 30 knots. Yeah, there's that thunderstorm line that I was predicting just near Canberra. Yeah, there's all that cumumbers. Just one isolated spot over there. Maybe a few more up ahead. Starting to tower up, possibly as high as level 400. There's the lightning. There's Canberra. So let's go over to Weather Radar. Yeah, there it is. Okay, that's good to know. Anyway, let's look at the briefing. We've got Rivet to arrival.
GoCat 252, contact centre 125.0, expect star clearance.
Aerosoft 125.0, GoCat 252.
Melbourne Centre, flight form is past form now. 35.
Class 414, turn 80 west, turn heading 240.
Left to 25 guys on the flight.
So no GoCat 252, flight of 350.
GoCat 252, star clearance will be the Rivet 2 arrival for runway 34 left. Maintain flight level 350.
Rivet to arrival, runway 34 left. Maintaining flight level 350, GoCat 252. So this is as we expected. Let's go through the Rivet. We have, let's do it this way, I suppose, in plan. Non-up and Cullen are part of the airway, and then Tyrrell is as well. Rivet is where we pick up the arrival. And from Rivet we go to Tammy, which we need to cross at or below 9,000. That's set. And across the boogie at or above 6,000. From boogie we go to Doddock. And at Nasho we then take a vector. Nasho vector, so it's quite possible we're going to continue from that vector for a little while until we get back to the round by Sydney approach. At some point we enter the ILS, and the ILS chart starts at 4,000 feet at Sausage. Or at 16 From there we enter the actual ILS. See that on the chart there, on the ND. Straight line from Sausage straight down into the runways. So from here we'll have a look at the actual chart. We have runway 34 left, intercepting at 4,000 feet, glide path 3 degrees, down 335 degree heading course onto the runway satellite. There's an outer marker which we should cross at 12,270.
Jet speed 777, climb to flight level 330 and turn right, track direct to Nipso.
Right, just full 320, just be just
220.
Class 414, turn left heading 150 for downwind.
Missed approach is to track 335 degrees, and at 500 feet turn left to track 270. And then climb to 3,000 feet, always directed by HR control.
Just off 125, start.
As we saw there, the wind is currently 050 at 17 knots, so there's a bit of crosswind.
2530, we're airborne, off 34 left, going through 900, good day.
2530, you are identified. Climb to flight level 340.
Roger, 340, and can I turn on course, sir?
2530 seconds, the last minute.
Yeah, can I turn direct GLF? Center Jet Star 525.
Jet Star 525. Separation, I'll get you like a immediate left-hand turn heading 160.
Left turn 160, Jet Star 525.
Poland 2530 from present position. Track direct to caller 500. Poland 2530, my apologies, from present position, track direct to Glenfield 500.
Hey, can you please type out the waypoint you want me to go direct to, sir? I can't understand you, I'm sorry. Roger, GLF, turning direct GLF now, 42530, thank you.
Central 448, requesting track. 148 star clearance will be a rivet 2 with 3 full flash when ready to generate chain flight level 20.
1648, expecting a rivet 2 approach to runway 34 left, and descend to flight level 20.
GoCat 252 when ready to send a maintain flight level 210.
And we're down flight level 210, GoCat 252. 210, set.
I'm sending good afternoon, Connor Flight 6 Jack, maintaining flight level 370, request climb flight level 390.
And just about
35 miles away. Flight level 390.
Flight level 390, losing flight level 370, Connor Flight 6 Jack.
Melbourne Summer, okay, Jetstar 479, request radio check. Station calling, reading you 5 by 5. It's Jetstar 479, thank you.
Sunny, good afternoon. 37 with the pilot of 350.
Jetstar 37, g'day, Star Crown to me the rivets. 2 arrival for runway 34 right, when ready to descend to maintain flight level 210, report leaving.
River 234 right and flight 210, Jetstar Texas.
Jetstar 525, when can we expect to turn back on course? Jetstar 525, we'll get you now to turn to a heading of right 220. 220, okay.
Velocity 9901, maintaining flight level 210.
Velocity 9901, descend to 9,000, show H1007.
901007, velocity 9901.
Velocity 990, my apologies, the show H1006.
1006, velocity 9901.
Righto, got the top of the set coming up. Let's look at the approach briefing. I think we're happy with what we've gone through so far. We've got the all the waypoints set, all the crossing restrictions.
Qantas 48, if you can maintain maximum speed, sir.
Who was that for? Didn't hear it. Anyway, looking at the ECAM status. These are all fine. We've got ECAM off, cruise is set. Everything else seems to be normal.
Qantas 48, can you maintain maximum speed, sir?
V speeds, V-bugs all set.
Qantas 48, say again.
Let's have a look at the bug itself. Down here, in the approach.
Qantas 48, disregard.
Our approach speed will be 137 with the full flap. Our MDA and decision height have been set.
Qantas 48, I'll get you from
Road
present
selectors
position,
and
turn
climb.
right and track
Auto brake.
director Harold.
Let's go low for the auto brake. We do want to roll through. Probably vacate up Gulf will be the best.
Turn right to Harold, Qantas
There
48.
goes Cullen.
Just off 379, turn left. If you can make a whole, a half-minute leg at Cullen, that'd be appreciated. Left hand turn.
There's the top of the set point.
Jetstar 37, the separation, I'll get you to turn left heading 360.
Please, the Jetstar 37.
Jetstar 37, just confirm heading 360.
We've been clear to flight level 210.
Jetstar
There you go, stop descent, and we're on.
Qantas 414, turn left heading 070.
Left 2070.
Go crew, please prepare the aircraft for arrival.
Velocity 9901, Qantas 414, no need to reply to this. Contact approach 1244.
And Jetstar 525, can we get back on course? Is that velocity at our going now?
Jetstar 525. Stand by, I'll get you back on as soon as I can. Jetstar 525, from that position, you can turn around and track direct Tanta.
Direct Tanta 525.
City Center, west wind 339 to flight level 370.
West wind 339 Sony STAR clearance will be a rivet 2 arrival from runway 34 right. When ready to send maintain flight level 210.
Rivet 2 for 34 right, pilot discussion 210, west wind 3392.
Jet speed 777, switch to Unicom 1228. You got 252, continue descent to 10,000 from your QNH is 1006.
10,000 feet, Silicon H 100. GoCat 250.
Have a good afternoon.
10,000 feet, yeah.
Train level 370.
Just have a little peek at Sydney ATCM.
Going from
wind 050 and 1 chest. Visibility greater than 10 kilometers. Skyhead, QS 4000. Temperature 31. QNH 1006.
1006.
Landing and departing
We have rivet 2 to arrival and expect a runway 34 left and when ready descending level 210. The basis 6 Charlie Street.
Jetstar 37, turn right now and track direct to Rivet.
Direct Rivet, 37.
Man. Velocity 611, contact center 1252. Velocity 611, contact center 1252. Velocity 611, sir.
Velocity 611, go ahead.
Velocity 611, center 1252, good day.
I'm sorry, can you say again for velocity 611?
Switch to center 125.2.
All right, switching to 125.2. Thanks for your help, and have yourself a good Saturday.
Velocity 611, cheers. Velocity 830, contact center 125.2. Velocity 830, contact center 125.2.
Schedule quantity for 8, flight level 240, requesting service back.
Course 48, descent to 10,000, QNH is now 1006.
9,000 kilometers in 6.48.
And Qantas 48, if you can go maximum speed on the descent, that'll be good.
Just a 37 that is forward.
Just a 37. Cheers. On that 38, correction Qantas 868, switch Unicom now 122, that's all I heard.
123, that's my contact 68.
GoCat 252, you can cancel max speed if you wish.
Give that profile speed, GoCat 250.
And GoCat 252, switch approach now 124, decimal 4. See you later.
Approach 24.4, GoCat 250. To the approach, GoCat 252 with the whiskey descending 10,000 out of 145.
GoCat 252, Sydney approach, g'day, descend 8,000, continue QNH1005, runway 34 left, accept the independent visual approach, brake velocity 9901, descend 3,000, report.
Descending 3,000 and we are visual velocity 9901.
Velocity 9901, runway 34 left, clear for the independent visual approach, report fine.
Clear visual approach, runway 34 left for fully final velocity 9901.
GoCat 252, just checking this at 8,000.
Sydney approach, Qantas 786 with you at 365,000 and we're on the SID.
Qantas 786, Sydney approach, g'day, you're identified climb flight level 280, make a right hand turn heading 100.
At the flight level 280 and we're going right to 100, Qantas 786. And confirm for Qantas 786, that was right heading 100.
Awesome.
Roger.
Velocity 9901, you can make your left-hand turning heading 36, correction, left-hand turn heading 360 for the visual approach.
Heading 360 for the visual velocity 9901.
Sydney approach, Qantas 528 with you, passing 4,000, climbing 5,000. Qantas 528, Sydney approach, g'day, climb flight level 280. Climb flight level 280, Qantas 528.
Sat. Cabin crew seats for arrival.
Sydney departure, Qantas 367 with you at 5,000. Qantas 367, Sydney approach, g'day, Constable 280.
Takeoff 280 on 367.
Sydney approach, on 414, listening, descending to 4,000 to increase E5.
Fire station calling, call signs on me.
Call at 414.
Call 414. Sydney approach, maintain 4,000, chuck a left, heading 250.
Maintain 4,000, that's 250, contact 414.
Departures, citation, X-ray Charlie Juliet, with you 5,000.
X-ray Charlie Juliet, Melbourne Centre, Christian Sydney approach, good evening. You identify climb level 280, make a right hand turn heading 330.
Please climb flight level 280, right turn at 330 for X-ray Charlie Juliet.
GoCat 252, descend 3000.
Down 3000, GoCat 252.
786, turn right track direct to Wollongong, plan
3000, sir.
Wollongong, flight 786. On 414, turn left heading 160.
Left to 160, contact 414.
What is 528? Is any breach shortening available?
Negative. Oh, sorry, 528, yeah, that is fine. You can turn left track direct to Banda, plan route.
Tracking direct to Banda, Qantas 528.
That big red there's Princess Highway.
Velocity 9901, final runway 34 left.
Poor packing.
Velocity 9901, contact tower 120.5.
That'll be around Loftus.
120.5, velocity 9901 today.
Engadine towards the bottom. Waterfall. And then Helensburg, Otway. And hold the way down towards Wollongong. There, of course, being Burraneer Bay. And the Botany Bay, then it is a triple
X-ray
three.
Charlie Gold, turn left. Heading 150.
Confirm left 150 for X-ray Charlie Juliet.
X-ray Charlie Juliet, 8 firm. Qantas 414, descend to 3000.
Down to 3000, contact 414.
Sydney approach, Qantas 48, flight level 110, with you, connection whiskey.
Last station calling, second.
Qantas 48, with you, flight level 110, with information whiskey.
Qantas 48, Sydney approach, g'day, descend to 8000. QNH 1005, runway 34 left, expect independent visual approach.
QNH 8000, 34 left, 24.
Sydney departure, this is Pittsburgh 095 on Wollongong departure. We are at 5,000. Should we continue to climb to 7,000 as distract on the chart?
Yeah, you meant to contact me way earlier than that, Speedbird 95. You can climb flight level 280.
Hang out to 280, flight level 280, Pittsburgh 095.
Okay, 252, turn left, heading 360, clear the independent visual approach, runway 34 left, report final.
Left turn 360, and then clear last scratch runway 34 left. GoCat 252.
Sydney approach to Vatsim, engine 37 with 210,000,
360 set, 3000.
Last station, go ahead. Sorry.
Just 37 with you at 10,000 with whiskey.
Just 37 meant to contact me a good 15 nautical miles ago, descent 5,000. Runway 34 right, expect the independent visual approach.
240.
And 5,000 for 34 right now, we tried but failed for a minute.
No, it's
clear the ILS.
37.
ILS mode is on. Approach mode set.
Yeah, 6,000, yes,
No, we'll take 360 to start with.
Speedbird 95, correction, disregard. X-ray Charlie Juliet, turn right, heading 230.
Right, 230, X-ray Charlie Juliet.
Qantas 427, contact Melbourne Center 125.0.
25.0, Qantas 427, good day.
Qantas 528, contact Melbourne Center 125.0, good day.
Switching to Melbourne Center 125.0, Qantas 528, good day.
And there's the runways in sight.
Qantas 786, reduced to 220 knots, not above. Not above 220, Qantas 786. Jetstar 37 from Boogie, track direct to Tessat, fly over Tessat, height 6,000.
Approach mode selected.
Just 37, that waypoint 6.
Speed 200 knots.
GoCat 252, contact tower 120.5, good day.
120.5 for tower, GoCat 252, yeah.
Qantas
And we're on glide slope. Sydney Tower, go ahead. Sydney Tower, GoCat 252.
460. 460, no worries, passenger Lexus.
2,500.
Flaps 1. No. Get down.
GoCat 252 today, Sydney Tower, expect a late landing clearance 34 left.
Late landing 34 left, GoCat 252, continuing the approach. Flaps 1,
Sydney
speed
Tower,
check, flaps 1.
Qantas 419, 3D Tango 6, 34 right.
Qantas 419, wind 05018, clear station 34 right.
Please take 34 right, Qantas 419.
Okay, landing checklist, landing gears down, 3 grey. Signs are on, cabin's ready, spoilers are armed. And waiting on flaps, speed check, flaps 200. I'm going to be going around on this one, we were a bit quick. .138 knots set.
$1,000.
Double check what we're doing with the go around. It's 320 after the 500 feet. Flaps 3. And flaps 4.
252, wind 5018, clear to land 34 left.
24 left, clear to land, GoCat 252. My airplane.
500.
500 feet. Continue approach, and we are stable.
400.
Station calling, you are coming through unreadable.
300 above. 200. Minimum. 100. 70. 60. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Sydney, Qantas 419 departed on Qantas 5000, passing 900.
Contact departures 124.4.
Ground departures, Qantas 419, cheers.
$60 knots, and you're braking. Let's just roll through it. And you coming up. I'm going to vacate to Golf, which is what we planned.
Okay, that's 252 when able, turn right and contact ground 121.4.
On ground 121.2, GoCat 252.
GoCat 252 negative, that was 121.7.
On to 17, thanks for that. Check. Sydney ground, GoCat 252 vacated onto Golf.
Tomcat 252, taxi via Golf Charlie to the domestic bay.
Give it Golf to the bay, we're in domestic 3, gate 44. Alpha.
Tomcat 252.
Domestic gate and 44, 43. That's 45. Let's go 45.
In ground American 120 Heavy, can you just confirm for a departure of F3 for left to wall 1 departure?
American 100 Heavy, it is the Wollongong 1 departure for runway 3 left.
Hey, wall 1 departure 3 for left, thanks.
I'll come off the scorecard. Radar can go off. I can see our spot over there. Passengers will be bussed to the terminal.
Sydney ground, aircraft Romeo.
Cabin crew, disarm doors, cross check.
Romeo Whiskey, stand by and 1
New Zealand, is that 777-200?
Alpha Romeo Kilo, you are cleared to Canberra via, you're cleared to Canberra via Wollongong Plains route, maintain 5000, runway 34 left. The Wollongong 1 departure, squawk 4471, departure frequency to approach from 124
Alright, let's go that direction.
certified plan, red mobile 5000, squawk 447134 left, Alpha Romeo Car.
Alpha Romeo, Kilo, that is the Sydney Beach, so radar transition.
Oh, on that left side.
Qantas 443, just taxi, runway 34 left.
Tiger brake set.
Qantas 443,
viewers up,
taxi
and
via
engine cut off.
Charlie, cross runway 25 to Lima, holding point, runway.
One hour and 10 minutes on the clock, 1 hour 24 since gate departure. Tiger Airways, flight GoCat 252 from Sydney to Melbourne. So again, Melbourne to Sydney. And we have arrived. Hope you enjoyed the flight. This is Michelle Avia, signing off.